everyone, welcome to UpperKey's YouTube channel. Today, we're going to talk about a very important regulation in the short-term rental market in London, the Airbnb 90-day rule. If you are a property owner in London, this is something you need to know about. Back in December 2016, Airbnb introduced a 90-day letting limit in London. This was done to regulate the sharing economy and was well received by locals. But what does this mean for you as a property owner? Simply put, unless you have obtained a planning permit for short letting through your local borough council, Airbnb will automatically cap your bookings to 90 days per year. Once you hit that limit, Airbnb will close your booking capacity until the calendar year restarts. The 90-day limit currently only applies to London properties, although there has been some discussion about extending it to other UK cities. If you don't abide by this rule, you could be fined up to £20,000. So, how can you comply with this regulation? If you want to let your Airbnb property for more than the 90-day limit, you will need to apply for planning permission from your local council. There are a few options to consider. One is to rent out your Airbnb as a short-term let on the platform and change it to a medium or long-term rental property once you have reached the 90-day limit. The 90-day rule applies to whole property listings in the Greater London area, and also if you're leasing out one room in a property. If you want to extend beyond 90 days for short-term lets, you will need to apply for a change in the planning permission to include short-term or holiday lets. Some landlords continue to short let their property for longer than the limit of 90 days without getting permission, using different short-term listing sites. However, breaking the regulations comes at your own risk, and there are large fines for landlords who are caught doing so. Working with a reputable short-term property management company like UpperKey can help you navigate these regulations. They will require you to confirm that you have permission to short-term let, passing the liability on to you if it is found that the property does not have adequate permission. If you want to short-term let your property in London for more than 90 days while ensuring that you are compliant with local rules and regulations, then you will need to apply to the local council for planning permission. Each individual council decides whether or not this permission will be granted. London is not the only city with restrictions. In Berlin, you cannot short let an entire home at all. And in Amsterdam, you can short let for a limit of 60 nights per calendar year. Paris allows for short-term lets of up to 120 nights per year. So, if you're thinking of investing in a property to rent out short-term on Airbnb, it's important to be aware of the rules and regulations in the city where your property is located. We hope this video has been helpful in understanding the Airbnb 90-day rule in London. If you have any questions or need assistance with managing your property, feel free to reach out to us at UpperKey. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more property management tips and insights. Thanks for watching. Contact us at UpperKey for more information. See you in the next video.